My name is Ajara Al-Ghali, and I have the pleasure of serving as MC for today's event. I come from a background in urban planning and using art for social activism, and I'm just really happy to be here with ABISA for this migrant conversation, this conference to really talk about storytelling and how we as Black migrants share our stories for political empowerment.
What is your impression?
It was great. I think it's just up from here. I think the next one would be even bigger and better with even more speakers. I think this is like a very inclusive environment, so everyone can be able to share their stories and a good grasp on what we need to do as a people to shape our future for the next generation.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Aja and I am the oiler at ABISA. ABISA is the African Bureau for Immigration and Social Affairs. So we are here right now at Wayne State School of Law, and we are wrapping up the second edition of the Michigan Black Migrant Convening. So this year we focus on building just a lot of ground. We focus on building bases. We focus on building powers for change and making sure that we construct new policies. So all the conversation were very, very interesting and valuable. And the input that we're going to get from there, we're going to take it, put it in a bucket, and make sure that, we make a nice sauce with it. So we had conversation this morning about forging relationship. We had conversation about strengthening policies and power, but also we had beautiful, beautiful communication and discussion about Black migrant future. I loved it because I saw this year a lot of youth coming. It's beautiful to see just all of this fresh air and youth coming to the Black migrant convening, and it adds something to it, and it gives us hope that the relay is here, that tomorrow is happening, and that we have the youth support to build just the change that we need to make it greater. So thank you. Next year the Black Migrant Convening is going to be October 24, 2026. So just book your calendar and make sure that you join us next year. We will be back here with more. Thank you.
A lot of times in these places like Philadelphia, Baltimore has a really top-notch, best-class welcoming center. They even have trainings on site to become certified in different things. So you can become a CNA there, for example. And so I think a welcoming center is one way to centralize resources and information that everybody can access. And when I say everybody, they don't turn down folks who were born in the country either, even though its primary intention is to serve newcomers. We launched a pilot, a social cohesion pilot in East Davidson Village in Banglatown. And we were using contact theory as a model to cultivate social cohesion and to reduce anti-immigrant bias in the Black community and reduce anti-Black bias in the immigrant community. And one of the things we learned through the process, and it was successful, we did cultivate social cohesion among groups of people who were not, did not have animosity towards each other, but had a very polite social distance because they didn't see themselves in each other or see each other as part of the community. One of the things we learned as they were problem solving together was that nobody has taught them how to navigate civic infrastructure. A welcoming center is also a place to learn those things, learn about government, learn about where you fit within government structures, learn how it's connected. The countries I've lived in, I don't think any one of them had any such thing as a county. So our government structure is much more complicated here than a lot of other places. It's not intuitive. And because we don't have a welcoming center, what Global Detroit has decided to do coming out of that pilot is we're launching a new American Leadership Academy.
Get a point to promote our programs on social media. through other forms of communication. We have a robust network internally and externally we work with to reach people who are in need. And there's some of these folks, and I'll give you one clear example. In the line of work I do, with import exports, we have a strategic partner in Nigeria who refer vendors to us, and I'll get around to the domestic part in just a second. I just want to just share this. They will refer certain vendors who want to export their products here. We have a survey they take. If they can get past the survey, their products are shipped here. It goes to the e-commerce. We market, right?
Mentor program, I think a lot of it will come from organizations like ABISA, or maybe organizations that students have at their schools, reaching back for, I think schools are such like a really easy way for especially professionals to connect with students, because they're already there, they're looking maybe for internships, or they're looking for different ways to advance themselves. So I feel like trying to tap into sometimes the professional networks. I know I'm a part of professional networks in the legal and accounting space that have helped me with internships and full-time job offers. So sometimes it's hard to know like what you don't know. If you don't know that it's available, then how do you even know to like ask for help or to offer your services? But I think what I found whenever I've had a conversation with somebody, someone was able to point me somewhere, so like another step closer. So I think constantly just like searching that out, sometimes it isn't as.
Bonsoir tout le monde, je m'appelle Mélie Bolengue. Voici ma fille Liliane. Nous sommes venus assister à un event ici avec ABISA où je travaille volontairement parce que nous aimons, nous accompagnons nos communautés, nous accompagnons les Black immigrants, les Youth immigrants. Et aujourd'hui, j'étais modératrice. J'avais un panel sur, j'ai parlé sur les Black immigrants. Nous avons discuté comment qu'est-ce que nous retrouvons dans comment nous avons des difficultés à nous adapter dans le gouvernement, les difficultés que nous rencontrons dans un nouveau pays comme les États-Unis. Elle est tellement grande. Et voilà, nous avons discuté sur ça, nous avons trouvé des solutions ensemble, comment nous pouvons aider nos enfants, comment nous pouvons aider nos communautés, comment nous pouvons garder notre culture, mais tout en nous adaptant à la vie des États-Unis, mais en faisant mieux. Voilà, c'était vraiment un événement très riche et voilà, nous sommes très contents.
Dying in that chair, talking. He wanted some water, and I was like, "You cannot take water in that room." But he's sitting here speaking. He flew in yesterday night at 11 something, and he came to the office and helped us pack and finished off till 2 a.m. And tomorrow he's flying back to Boston. But this is the commitment that we have. This is what people are putting into the work that's happening. Louise! I met Louise 2 weeks ago, and she is in this room. And we fell in love with her with Aja. We were just like, we need to get her in here. So anywhere we are, we always look at what are our people doing and how they do it. And when we see something beautiful, we want to share it with the world, we want to share it with all of you guys. So I want to thank every single one who has to be here. I want to thank my children who have endured me all these months to get this done. Mohammed, Maina, Haula, and then I was like, we are not paid, we are not business stuff, and we do all this business stuff. And everybody who volunteered to get this and give it the feel that we have, I cannot thank you enough. This would not have been done if you did not put your foot down. I don't know whether